Hey, thanks for spending a few minutes with Phil. So I made a video and I proposed that God speaks to us in at least 5 different ways. Let me use the wording I used last time. God makes a clarion call to us, a clear call to action through different things in His creation. Let me give you the 5 different things I wrote down. I wrote down that God speaks to us through His creation itself, through His Word, through Jesus, through His people, and through my conscience. Just for a minute, let's talk about God's creation. The universe. I even drew a picture. Well, the sun, moon, stars. Not bad, huh? Alrighty, so God speaks to us through His creation. Let me read to you what David had to say concerning God's creation. He says, "The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of His hands. Day after day, the heavens pour forth speech. Night after night, they reveal knowledge. Though they have no speech and though they have no words, their sound is heard anyway. Yet their voice goes out into all the earth, their words to the end of the world." You know, sometimes when I look up at the night sky, I'm amazed. I'm amazed at the stars and the moon and all that stuff. It's amazing stuff. But what's really amazing from time to time is when I look through the eyes of the Hubble or the Kepler telescopes that look, thousands of miles, thousands and even years and years into the past. And we see the creation of God. It's astounding to me. You and I are blessed by God's creation. Let me read one more writing from the scriptures. The scripture says, "For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, His eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what is made, so that man is without excuse." We see God in His creation. So, what should I do? How should I respond? How should you respond? Well, one of the things I would say that you and I need to respond by simply enjoying God's creation, by seeing God's creation, by marveling over God's creation. Again, here's what David said. He said, "When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars that you have ordained, O God. What is mankind that you are mindful of him?" David understood that it was God who created all things. Einstein said this. He says, "An intelligence that produced the integrative complexity of creation." I can almost not say that. Einstein believed in a deity. There's a gentleman named Anthony Flew who had been an atheist. When he saw the world as it was, he said, "I believe." I believe God speaks to us through His creation saying, "I exist." But even more so, God speaks to His creation and says, "I am." That's all I got. Thanks for spending a few minutes with Phil.